We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Machine and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Edison Volquez, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now in the box, Aparicio. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Right out of the gates right there. He's not wasting any time. First batter of the game, not normally known for his pop, but he got every last stitch of that one.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 30.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Volquez has worked his way through more than 1,500 career innings and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Here's the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. No outs, nobody on. Griffey Sr. behind, a ball and 2 strikes. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
The 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
Striding into the box, Joe Morgan. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Griffey gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. From the stretch. That's popped up. Adames has it, and there's one gone. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Standing in now, Andrew Jones, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0 home. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 3-0.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
In is Joey Votto now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's the 0-2. Two out here and a runner at second. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. On to Cepeda at first to retire the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the first coming up. Indiana is on top 1-0. Greg Maddux, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's one of the most dominant pitchers in the game, and how dominant? Picked up a double-digit strikeout total in his last start, and hopefully he'll bring that A game with him in the ballpark for this one.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Padres, the second baseman, number 8.
Now here it comes. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
The 1-2. To first, taken in by Votto. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They're hoping to have some things turned around with him leading off. Boy, he's struggling a bit right now, and you know what? His team really needs him to turn it around. I hope he's able to get out of it in this one. He's putting in a lot of extra time, so we'll see if it pays off.
Into the box now, Willie Adames. A ball and no strikes. The average for him at 267 on the year. 15 long balls and 34 driven in. Sent on the ground out to second. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out.
Batting first, the first baseman, Orlando Cepeda.
Stepping up to the plate, Orlando Cepeda. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. Right side, fielded by Votto. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. It remains 1-0. Here's Jay Bruce now.
Leading off for the machine, the right fielder, Jay Bruce.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Yeah. We're playing 11. 1-1.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. He's around first, heading for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
To the plate now, Paul Molitor. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Striding in, Benito Santiago. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. And he popped him up. Springer coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 31, Greg Maddox.
At the plate, Greg Maddox. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Aparicio.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Aparicio. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
Change up low, 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Now the 2-1. Here's a pop-up now. McNeil waits on it, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. Indiana is out in front here, 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Jay Buener.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit sharply on the ground, reined in. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Jay Bruce. Probably throughout the course of his career, One of the strongest arms in right field, accurate and on the money. Also big-time left-handed power. This guy, you could pretty much pencil in 25, 30-plus bombs a year.
Adam Dunn comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Big swing by Dunn, but he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Here's George Springer as he lifts it in the air to right field. Bruce is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Ken Griffey.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Griffey was born in the state of Pennsylvania. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The batter now, 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And Joe Morgan strides up to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air to center. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Andrew Jones. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a good changeup there by Volquez for strike 1. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side.
We're back as the Padres line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Fouled off. Hayes, a 22-year-old. He was taken in the 10th round during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. 1 out now in the San Diego 3rd, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side. Molitor picks it up on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So here now is the pitcher, Edison Volquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there. Retires the side. Padres down in order. They're down 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres' road to the show report. 2 players that this organization has to be happy about right now. Stepping in now, Jay Bruce. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batter, third baseman, Paul Molitor.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the Hall of Famer Paul Molitor. First offering on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Lifted in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
At the plate now, Willie Adames. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And Jones will handle this one for route number 2.
Now batter, first baseman, Orlando.
Standing in, Orlando Cepeda. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail it here 2-0. all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Benito Santiago.
Benito Santiago.
First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1. Liner towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
And the pitch. Greg Maddux will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The bat, number 11. Shortstop, Louis.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Louis Aparicio. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And Dunn will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Last half of the 5th coming up. Indiana is out in front 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in steps Adam Dunn. Down the first baseline, taken in by Votto. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And the Friars are into the hit column.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock. Hopefully this is the start of many.
Ke'Bryan Hayes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Padres leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ken Griffey. First offering on its way.
Ball. No.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
So now to the plate, Joe Morgan, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Andrew Jones is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0.
Outside. Ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it here for Edison Volquez. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Mitchell Schneider comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Joey Votto will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Springer giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 12, Jay Bruce.
Ready once again, Jay Bruce. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. First and second now, 1 man out. Little chopper back to the mound. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Machine lead it 3-0. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Jed Jerko will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 249 the average coming in. 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
In now, Jeff McNeil. And it's fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch popped up. Maddox just to the right of the mound, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Jordan Lyles is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 24. Buener.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the Hall of Famer Paul Molitor.
Leading off for
First pitch of the at-bat.
the third baseman, Paul.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lyles features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
The catcher, number 9, Aparicio. Santiago.
Standing in now, Benito Santiago, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Long throw to third.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Adames is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Louis Aparicio will stand in to try it again as we take you back to the top of inning number 1. Here he was leading off the ball game as he got things off on the right foot with a solo home run. From the stretch. And that misses low and away, ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Aparicio brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Springer has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
The left fielder,
Digging in and looking for more, Ken Griffey, and their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way.
Ball.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Orlando Cepeda is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jay Buener. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Behind 0-2 now. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Griffey is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The left fielder, number 44, Adam Dunn.
Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Machine are out in front here, 3-0. Now at the plate, Joe Morgan. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Second baseman, Joe Morgan.
First pitch on its way. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Again, he sends it out of play. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Ball.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Too high, ball 3.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The next 3-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Gomes has it, and the throw is there to record the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew Jones. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And now pitch on the way. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive for Jay Bruce.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Into the box, Jay Bruce. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Springer on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings in George Springer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
First pitch on its way. Ke'Bryan Hayes stands in as he looks at a called strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box now, Yan Gomes. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
And that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, this offense has been struggling to push a run across all game. Here they get a nice 2-out RBI in the 8th inning to drive in the first run.
You know, listen, it's taken them a while to get on the board, and, you know, they're still behind in this one, but it's better than getting shut out.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. We've played 8 full. Indiana leads it 3-1.
Dennis Eckersley enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Paul Molitor is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Hit out towards second. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
On the ground to third. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Tony Gwynn will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground toward the left. Adames picks it up. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Springer is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 2, 3, and 4. John Franco takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Franco.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And stepping up as the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames.
Evan Longoria has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Evan Longoria.
First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first down. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He had that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
At the plate now, Orlando Cepeda, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Still 2-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Waiting on it is Griffey.
And he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 19, Buener.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jay Buener. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Machine have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Indiana jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Greg Maddux records his 14th winning decision of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. John Franco closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious visiting team, 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Padres, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.